everybody, it's Jane. I feel like it's been a little while since I've done a Jane ditty, and I know this is probably not the smartest thing. I'm doing this video while I'm driving a stick shift. Don't tell my husband, just kidding. But here's the deal. I get so much, I don't know, inspiration, fired up, excitement from being around other amazing women. And this weekend I have the opportunity to go to our Advocare Ladies Only event called Advocare Ladies Alive. And not only that, but I get to spend a whole bunch of time with my best friend Sarah. And just being around amazing women is so inspiring. And you know, I'm just going to share real quickly these ditties that have been going on in my head. I'm reading the book Unqualified by Stephen Furtick, and I find it amazing how God just brings so many things together for confirmation, I feel like, from the books I'm reading to the people that I'm talking to the problems that other women have, to issues that I'm dealing with, and they just really come together to help you find out answers. So, you know, God speaks through His Word, but as my friend Alyssa said, you know, God also speaks through other people. And so if you feel like, you know, you're sometimes not working through the issues that you have, I highly encourage you to seek out other strong Christian women and men, because God really does speak through people. We are meant for relationships, not only with Christ, but with other women. And so that fulfillment is something that is irreplaceable. And you know what I really want to just touch on real quickly here, as I'm fired up after my workout, I just listen to praise music and get jacked up sideways on Jesus. What can I say? I'm just super excited. But you know, strengths and weaknesses. We all want to be perceived as awesome, as wonderful, as strong, and everything together. And as women, we are really our own worst critics, especially of other women. And you know, this weekend I was kind of challenged to think about that. And to be honest, I've definitely struggled with that. You know, one of my greatest strengths almost becomes one of my not biggest fears, but sometimes I feel like it becomes a weakness of mine, and that's that I'm usually happy and super joyful, which is a great thing. Those are both amazing gifts, I believe, that God has blessed me with: enthusiasm and ridiculous energy and silliness, as all of my nieces and nephews call me, silly Aunt Jane. But you know, the flip side of that is sometimes I feel like I'm just a big ditz, and that I'm a joke, and that people look at me and think, oh my gosh, does she like even have a brain cell besides unicorns and rainbows? And you know, that may never cross anyone's mind who knows me, but you know what, it may cross it may. I mean, some people I may come across as that. And you know, I just, it's on my heart that to know that your greatest strength can also become, you know, a weakness of yours, or be perceived as it. And, you know, really just owning the strengths that God's given you, and knowing that the only person that I have to impress, this was in my, of course, devotional today, because God is awesome and reiterates things, is that the only person I really have to impress is Christ. And if my heart is right before Christ, and my intentions are correct before Him, my job is not to know what other people think of me. My job is to spread Christ and to let Him shine through me amidst all my weaknesses, and not be afraid to tell people what my weaknesses and struggles are to some degree. I mean, I don't mind if people know that I'm not super book smart, okay? I struggled in school. I was homeschooled, not gonna lie. I found the answers book to human biology, and I cheated some on human biology being homeschooled. Don't tell my mom. Like, I was not great at school. If I would have been in regular school, I probably would have been ADD, y'all. Shock, I know. So, you know, some of my greatest strengths are that I'm all over the place and high energy, and I can bounce from thing to thing, and I encourage people a lot. But then the weakness of that is that I struggle with focusing and intention and following through with things. And so just knowing that you have both of those parts, and just find other people and share your struggles with them, because you're going to find other people in your life that have those strengths that will help come alongside of you, but also really push into your strengths, knowing that my place is here to encourage people and spread joy and spread laughter. I love spreading laughter. I was just spent a week with my friend and her 4 kids, and I love the smiles on those kids' faces when silly Aunt Jane is there just doing ridiculous things, and the kids are laughing and joyful, and I'm acting like a giant 3-year-old. It's an awesome thing. So my encouragement today with this long little ditty is Be who you are. There's only one of you in this entire world, and God literally created you specifically unlike any other person in this entire universe that has ever been or ever will be. Own that. Be uniquely you, and don't be afraid to share with people what some of your weaknesses are, your vulnerabilities. That just tears down walls and helps people see the real you, and knowing that Christ is there to fill those gaps. He's your source. He's got your back. He knows that you struggle with things, and he's there to pick you up every time. I tell you what, you guys, if there were things in our life that we could do on our own, and that's all we could do is just what we could do on our own, there would be no reason for faith. God's gonna ask me to do things that scare me, that I cannot do on my own, and that's a good thing, because that means that it's gonna prove him. It's gonna show him, not just Jane. It's gonna show him in what I do. That's on my heart today. I hope this blesses someone. Leave a comment. I don't know. Put a ditty up yourself, something like that. And also, have a great day.